Hello and welcome back to Lawrence Live. I'm joined today by a very special guest. We're going to bring out an alumni of Lawrence Township. It just happens to be the mayor of the city of Lawrence, Steve Collier. Welcome.
Oh, as always, great to see you. I feel like I'm coming home whenever I get a chance to talk with you.
Yes, sir. We are glad to have Mayor Collier. And for students and our parents, Mayor Collier is an alumni of Lawrence Township Schools. Mayor, take us through your history.
It's a long history, I'll tell you. I actually moved here in Lawrence back in 1964. Went all through Harrison Hill, Belzer, when there was only a Belzer.
Only a Belzer.
Lawrence Central, when there was only a Lawrence Central.
Only
so
Lawrence
all
Central.
that happened after, so that was 73. And then I went to school, came back, and my first job was at Lawrence North High School, and I stayed there for 33 years. So
33
my
years. 33 years, ladies and gentlemen. And most of his formal education was done here in Lawrence Township School. So Mayor, talk to us about that experience. What did you gain out of education at Lawrence Township? And then we're going to talk about your teaching career.
It's the reason why I'm where I'm at today. If I hadn't had a good education at Lawrence Central and hadn't had good mentors going up through high school, I probably would not have been going to college and probably would not have been able to attend Hanover College and come back. And then, of course, it was my knowing the people that I'd gone to high school with and coming back and getting a job back at Lawrence North. It kept me certainly on the straight and narrow and got me to where I'm at today.
All right, that is outstanding. So, Mayor, you were an educator in this district. Let's go to that part of your history. Talk about what you did at Lawrence North. Someone told me it's football season. You used to coach football.
Yes, I did. I was kind of a jack of all trades, master of none, perhaps. I started out in the classroom teaching U.S. history, and then went from there into the dean's office for about 5 years. Worked with the next two principals as a kind of an administrative assistant. Eventually morphed into an athletic director for a couple of years, and I still wasn't satisfied apparently because I ended up becoming a head football coach. Coached football for 23 years, and then spent the last 10 years back in the classroom. I'm happy to say that my last 10 years were probably my best 10 years teaching. Started an AP program at Lawrence North, and it grew, and I was having a great time.
Outstanding, Mayor. And then Mayor moves on and retires, and somehow you get back and working again. And of course, the city of Lawrence and our school district and most of our patrons here are certainly very pleased with what's going on in the city of Lawrence. Talk to us about some initiatives as mayor that you have going on.
Well, as growing up in Lawrence, I saw a lot of things that I wanted to get done and get changed. And certainly government works slow. People think that education changes slowly, get into government, you'll find it even slower. But we've done some things that are certainly going to bring the city to the forefront. I'm very proud, of being a resident of the city of Lawrence, and certainly very proud of being mayor of Lawrence. And I'm proud of the fact that my school system is something that I can go out and brag about. You've seen hopefully you've all seen some of the billboards that we have up about great city, great schools. It's a phrase that I use often. Everything from paving to fixing our financial situation to repairing infrastructure, utilities, all the things that a city has to do to make yourselves a great city is something that I'm very proud of what's happening in the last few years. The job seems never to be done, which makes it fun. The only thing I hate about the job is the application process. So.
Outstanding. Mayor, most of our audience out there are students. And as a former student in this township, what would you say to young people about the importance of public service?
Well, it's important, I think, from the standpoint of understanding that both of my children went through Lawrence Township schools. Both of them were also involved in education. It gave me certainly a basis for wanting to give back. I think being willing to work with kids, students, schools, public service is something you're kind of born with. You're not going to get wealthy doing it, obviously, but it rewards every day.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're in good hands in the city of Lawrence, and more importantly, we have an alumni of Lawrence Township Schools and Lawrence North, and we're certainly very proud of Steve Collier, our mayor of the city of Lawrence, and our partnership that we have with the city is very strong. Great city, great schools is our theme, and we want to thank him today for coming on our show, and thank you for watching this segment of Lawrence Live. Thank you.